welcome to DIVULGED Sasa with yet another episode. Today's video with Samantha Sosome, aka the female hawking, who is the founder of Star-Rich Society. Hi girl.
Hi Sasa.
How are you?
Very well, thank you. And you?
I'm good. You look good.
Thank you very much. You look amazing in those boots.
Thank you so much. So please tell us about yourself.
Thank you very much for the introduction, by the way. My name is Samantha Sosome. I am the founder of Star-Rich Society, and I'm currently studying my foundation course here in Russia, and I'll be studying physics and astronomy in September.
Wow, physics and astronomy.
Yes.
Why that?
It just started off as a young age back in standard 5 when I just developed a huge passion for the solar system, and we used to learn mnemonics with my standard 5 teacher.
Yeah.
And it just grew and grew and grew. I started self-teaching myself, looking up on the internet and just learning more about it, and here I am turning it into a career.
You're so different. I mean, at standard 5, I hated that topic. I didn't even think of attending the lessons. I'm like, why do I need this in my life? And here you are saying you want to turn it into a career. That's nice.
Thank you very much.
On the 26th of April 2018, Samantha Sosome founded Star-Rich Society. Please tell us about this society. What is it about? What are your aims with this society that you started?
Star-Rich Society is a newly founded society that I created last week, and basically I just want to show people what I see, and that is by promoting, sharing, and just educating people about astronomy as a whole, and just pulling people to start learning about astronomy, just from the basics of the solar system to the star signs to all the phenomena that we know here, like the lunar eclipses and just many more.
So you find such things interesting?
Amazing.
That's nice.
Thank you.
But I want to know what motivated you. Are you internally motivated, or there's somebody that you're looking up to?
It's actually both externally and internally.
Okay.
Well, externally is the fact that my role model is the late Stephen Hawking, who, when he passed away a month ago, I was really, really touched. I actually cried.
I could see it, social media posts, I'm like, this girl's really touched.
I took it as a big deal, trust me. Like, I did not want to talk to anybody on that day, and it's because my father was the first person to tell me in the morning. I just switched on my phone and saw his message. I was like, what's happening here? I cried and cried. I was like, okay, it's fine. Because I actually wanted to meet him in life, like in the future. Because I had plans of working for NASA, and he is now late, so I was just devastated. And it really motivated me to start something,
But it's not to. But it's actually a good thing that he passed on, having done so many things and having changed the world. That's actually nice.
And being motivated internally was just the fact of consistency. And I've been lucky enough to have a best friend. Her name is Oabile. She's in Moscow, and she has helped me since Form 3. She found that missing spot in myself to believe in myself.
Yeah.
And she nurtured me to become the person I am today with the help of my parents as well and friends. And it made me share with everybody that I wanted to study astrophysics. And if you tell people that you want to study something like this, you're actually putting pressure on yourself.
True.
So you have to meet that standard.
But with the world, in the world that we're living in nowadays, people would tell you, no, you can't do that. That's not interesting. I mean, why are you doing that? And all those negative things. How do you work around with that?
Well, it's kind of difficult because first it starts with your parents. When you tell them you want to do astrophysics, they're like, okay, where are you going to work here in Botswana?
Yeah.
I was like, that is exactly what I asked myself, because if the job is not there in Botswana, who is going to start it? We need to have somebody who starts it, and then we can talk about where I will work. But for now, it's just me trying to learn the subject, getting the right equipment and the right foundation, and then bring it back home. And then
you're so amazing. I mean, nobody would think of that. It's always going to be, why is she doing that? I mean, she can get a job here, then what? Like, people are always thinking of, when I finish school, I want to work for that, I want to do that. Why don't you start on your own?
Exactly.
That's Samantha. Wow. Having attained an A star in her favorite subject, physics, Samantha Sosome was recognized by the government of Botswana and actually got a 100% scholarship from the Botswana government in collaboration with the Russian government. So I'd like to know how it feels to be picked out as the best among the rest.
It's actually really overwhelming because when I actually applied for this scholarship, I had lost all hope. Well, I knew that I was going to be part of the Ruckus organization, and And on the last day of the admission forms, my mom pushed me, just like, just go try, maybe you can get the scholarship. And also by the help of a very good friend of mine, his name is Laka, he was like, Samantha, maybe you can get the 100% scholarship. I was like, no, it's not gonna work out. And then my mom was like, girl, wake up and go do this thing. So we ran around all day to go and submit the papers, the medical tests. And surprisingly, 2 weeks later, I got it. I was so ecstatic.
Wow.
Yeah.
It's actually amazing. I would like to know how you're able to get an A star in physics, because not everybody finds your sciences as interesting and simple and to able to get an A star.
You know, it basically starts with how the teacher teaches you. If you enjoy how your teacher teaches you a specific subject, you're going to develop an interest in it. And my teacher his name was Mr. Charamba, and he loved physics. Like, he would bring experiments, he would take us outside for, experience outside. And, if you wanted more information, you could meet him at break time and ask him questions. And then he realized that you, girl, are going to be a star in physics. Yeah, so...
Star Girl Sam.
You know it.
Okay. So I'd like to know how you feel about this stigma that men are to do certain jobs only and women are to do certain jobs. I mean, looking at the fact that you're doing physics, which is mostly known to be for men only. How do you feel about that? What's your take on it?
Honestly, that is trash because this is the 21st century and nothing is for men and nothing is for women. Everybody can do anything that they want. So that has never been a barrier for me since childhood. Like, my father does electrical engineering. My mother has studied computer science, and computer science is known for men.
True.
So I saw my mom being able to do something that people thought back then. That was like 20 years ago. So if she was able to do it, I can do it. So I really don't think about this whole it's for men thing or all that shit.
It's trash.
Yeah, it's just trash.
So Samantha, how far are you aspiring to go with your career?
Well, this is really crazy, but I want to have my own space station under my name.
That's too good, girl. If you're given $1 million and you're told you can go to any place, literally any place in the world, and then you're told it's either you choose between going to any place in the world and you choose between to go to the moon.
Well, I wouldn't say the moon because people have already been to the moon and it's not quite interesting, so I'd probably go to Mars.
No, but you're given 2 options, so
yeah?
you wouldn't take the vacation. You'd rather go to.
Okay, well, first of all, I cannot stand airplanes. Like, that's really weird for somebody who wants to study astrophysics. Like, I have this weird jet lag and I just have this fear of flights, so I don't do traveling and all that much. I'm not into traveling, so I'd rather go to the moon. I don't know how, because it's still similar to flying, but it's a better experience to be at the moon. You know what I'm saying?
You truly are in love with what you do. Yes. Thank you so much for coming here. Are there any last words you'd like to say to the viewers at home?
I just like to tell everybody at home to just believe in themselves. Everything is possible, and just let's reach for the stars.
Wow, that's nice. Thank you so much, Samantha. Please like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you so much for tuning in.
Chase me, pull me up like the northern lights. Can you hold me down for one night like I got 3 strikes?